Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mirror podcast. I'm your host, Kyle David, and we are back, baby. We are back. It is bandana season here in Texas, and I'm all about it. If you don't know me, or if you're not watching on YouTube, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Inside the Mirror. But I'm rocking a bandana. This is what I do. If you know me, this is my season. This is my time. It's my time to shine. I'm going to shine. So bandana season, shine on. We are back with another episode in the Life Hack mini series. This will be episode 3 of the Life Hack mini series. The first episode was on listening. Second episode was on gratitude. And the third episode should not surprise you. This one is on kindness. And if you know me or have been around me for any amount of time, you know the value that I place on kindness and how important I think it is to be kind, right? You've seen the Be Kind masks, the Be Kind shirts, kindproducts.net if you'd like to cop yourself a shirt. Shameless plug. Anyways, kindness has changed my life, right? The kindness of others and the kindness I've given out, the kindness I've received and I've given. Kindness in itself is extremely important and impactful, and we're going to talk about it. Here we are. Again, if you are not subscribed on YouTube, please go over to YouTube. I have basically no one watching on YouTube. So it'd be nice to have somebody join and watch me instead of just listen to me, which I do appreciate you listening. Got to say that. Hang on. Just the seat here. Okay. Kindness, right? Just the act of going out of your way to be kind to somebody. I should have looked up the definition, but let's see off the top if I can come up with my own definition of kindness. Kindness, I would say it's just authentically being loving and caring towards other people. This is being authentically loving and caring towards other people. One man's definition, right? And I think one of the greatest things you can do in life is just be kind, right? I guess we'll start here of how does kindness affect you and I and us, right? When people are kind to us, how does it make us feel? Well, I would assume, and in my own experience, when people are kind to me, it makes me feel good, right? Especially if I'm having a tough day or a downer week or whatever the case may be. When people are kind to me, I feel good. I feel good about it, right? They've given me a gift, right? And I think that's what kindness is. And another definition is just giving people a gift, right? You're just giving them the gift of kindness. Again, you never know who needs what or where people are at in their life. So I think treating everyone with as much kindness and respect as you can is the best way to navigate through your life, daily, weekly, monthly, right? Your interactions with people should be based on you being as kind as you can be, right? And I understand there are frustrating people, right? Sometimes it's hard to be kind and you do your best, but you win some, you lose some. But if your heart and your desire is to try to be kind to people whenever you can, you're going to win. You're going to make an impact on people. And it's very rewarding. Again, how does it make you feel, right? When again, we all walk around with our heads down, our heads in our phones. But there's every now and again, you run into somebody that says, "Hey, how are you? Hi, how you doing?" Or whatever the case may be. Or, "Hey, thanks, I appreciate what you did." If you're at work and you have a customer or a client or whatever you do, and you have somebody kind of just perk up your day and you feel that energy of, man, that person was really kind. That person was really nice. You feel good about it, right? And it almost makes you want to go do it to somebody else. And I think that's one thing that we should identify here is that kindness creates a ripple effect. When you're kind to people, the likelihood of them going and being kind to somebody else is much more than if you weren't kind, right? It just goes back to that saying of be the change you want to see, right? If you want the world to be better and you want people to be more kind to each other, you have to start with yourself, right? You have to start being kind to people. And as you do that, hopefully that will ripple out. And it usually does, right? It's that pay it forward idea. If you're in a drive-through and you're grumpy and having a terrible day, but all of a sudden the person in front of you paid for you, you immediately are uplifted in some type of way. And many times you pay for the car behind you. Pay it forward, right? the catalyst for kindness has to start somewhere, and why not with you, right? And I think that's a question we need to ask ourselves in all things. We want to see changes politically, socially, in so many different areas. What are you doing then to enact change, right? And when it comes to being kind, it's just taking the first step. It's not super difficult to be kind, right? I'm not saying you need to go knock on doors and fake smile at people and just be super positive, Patrick. Oh my God, guys, how are you? Everything's going great. No complaints here, right? Like, don't be fake, right? But be kind. Like, you see somebody's down, being kind doesn't have to be things you say to people, right? You can be kind in the way you treat people, in the way you interact with people, right? If you see someone that's down, or you feel is struggling, or just isn't smiling, ask them how they are, right? Ask questions, make people feel valued. That's a form of kindness. It's just making people feel valued. And the benefit, the life hack to this, since this is the life hack series, the life hack to all this is when you're kind to other people, you feel good about it. You do. You feel good about it. When you know you helped improve someone's day, or you know that you just did the right thing and there may be some positive effects of that, you feel good about it. It just goes back to that saying of when you doing the right thing is the right thing, right? When you know you did the right thing, you usually feel good about it. When you do the wrong thing, you usually know it and you don't feel great about it, right? So the life hack here for you and for others is when you're kind to other people, you feel good about it. There's the saying there, it is more blessed to give than to receive. When you give the gift of kindness to somebody, you feel good. You almost feel better than when people are kind to you, right? Because you know you did the right thing and you helped somebody. And there's not many greater feelings than that. I posted something on Instagram recently, and it was a video, and Will Smith was talking about this. And what Will Smith said is, he said, I have achieved, right, all the financial and wealth. I think he said, I've been on all the money mountaintops, or something to that effect. And he's had all the money and success in the world. And he said, the most valuable thing in life is being useful to other people. He said, being useful to other people is the most rewarding thing in life. And this is someone, Will Smith, right? Will Smith has had it all. He's got good looks, money, women, wives, cars, whatever. He's got it all materially, right? All the things that money can buy, Will Smith has experienced. And he said the most valuable thing is being useful to other people. And how to be useful to other people. Being kind is being useful, right? Using your ability to be kind to be useful and helpful to other people. I mean, there's not a lot more noble cause than to use your life to be useful. And so there it is again. The life hack is to be useful to other people. How to be useful? Be kind to them. And normally, when you give out the gift of kindness to other people, many times you're going to receive it back. So it's a double win, right? You win in the giving portion by knowing you did the right thing and feeling good about being kind to somebody. And then you win again in the receiving portion if that kindness is reciprocated, right? And somebody is kind back to you. Or I had a situation the other day where somebody pulled me aside and just thanked me for my energy and the kindness I was exuding, right? I wasn't doing anything crazy, but I was just really trying to be nice to people, right? I was in a situation where I was around some people. I was just trying to be nice, right? I was just trying to be kind, trying to be nice, and be useful, right? If I'm around some people, I want to be useful. So I don't have, some crazy unique gift to give to people. I just simply want to be kind to as many people as I can. I try to be nice to people. And it felt really good I knew I was doing the right thing in that situation by doing my best to be kind to those people in that group. And then it felt really good when this young lady pulled me aside and thanked me and just said, hey, thank you for what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And it felt good, so that's not to pat myself on the back. There's many times where I'm not kind, right? I get stuck in my own selfish ways, in my own frustrations, the stresses I have in my life. And I just fail to be kind. And we all do, right? Don't beat yourself up. Don't hold yourself to an impossible standard. But do hold yourself to a high standard of, are you doing your best to be kind to the people around you, your friends, your family, your coworkers, when you're out in public, at a restaurant, in a supermarket, around people? Are you doing your best to be kind to them? Because you're either exuding kindness or you're not, right? People can tell if you're a kind person or if you're doing your best to be kind, and they can tell when you're not. Don't be the person that's known for not being kind. That's not something you want to be known for, as being someone that's unkind and selfish, right? Again, this life hack is not just for you. This is for other people too, right? Others will benefit when you do the right thing. When you are choosing to be kind to the people around you, the people you come in contact with, they will benefit from that, and you will benefit from that. And it's just like gratitude we talked about last week. Repetition, practice. There's days where you're like, man, I was not very kind to some people. I had those days yesterday. I felt like I didn't go about certain things as kindly as I could have. But I looked back on it, I reflected on it, I learned from it, and I'm gonna go and make sure that I am kind in those situations today, moving forward. So life is all about learning, right? It's all about continuously reflecting on, okay, what went well, what didn't, and then improving upon what didn't go well and what went well, right? Building upon what went interesting. Oh gosh. So yeah, I don't think this is something that needs a lot of time spent on it. Like, you guys understand what kindness is. I don't need to coach you and teach you as grown folks how to be kind to other people, right? It's not rocket science. Again, I'm not telling you to go write a thesis on kindness. I'm telling you, just smile at people, ask people questions so they feel valued, listen to people, right? Say encouraging things when you can, smile. Again, these are simple things. Just be kind to people. Understand, be aware that almost everyone is going through something at some point. And the greatest gift you could give them, one of the greatest gifts you could give them, and one of the best ways to help just people in general, is to be kind to them. Be intentionally kind to the people around you, right? Again, understanding yourself, knowing that you're going through certain things that other people don't know about. I'm going through certain things other people don't know about. And it's nice when people are kind to you. So knowing on the receiving end that it feels good when you're going through a tough time or life has just got you, and somebody just hits you with a dose of kindness, it feels good. So if you know it feels good and you have the ability to do it, take action, right? All of these life hacks are just simple things that require action, right? Listening. It takes action to engage someone and then listen to them. It takes action to practice being grateful. Practice is an action, right? Practice being kind to people. Do it. Look for opportunities. That's the thing. People are like, well, yeah, I just don't really have the opportunity to go out of my way to. You see people in the day, smile at them. Say, hi, how are you? Is there anything that I could help you with, right? If you're in a situation at work or whatever where you have a minute to see if you could help somebody, ask around. Look for opportunities to be kind. And selfishly for yourself, it feels good. It feels good when you know that you're doing the right thing and you're doing your best to be kind to people. And it feels good to receive it back. And it also feels good when you are being kind to people and you're trying to be intentional about being kind and giving that out. And when you get feedback from others that say, hey, I appreciate your kindness, I appreciate you being kind, it feels good, right? Do it for yourself, do it for other people, do it because it's the right thing to do, and it'll improve your life. It's a life hack, right? You want to be happier in life? You have to do things that are going to put you on that trajectory. Again, I understand happiness is not a constant, right? You're not always going to be happy, but you want to have more moments of happiness, more moments where you feel good. You have to practice the things that will make you feel good, make you feel moments of happiness. Gratitude, help you tap into some happiness, right? Kindness, doing the right thing, smiling. I mean, physiologically, when you smile, ugly smile, sorry. But when you're smiling, you're doing something inside your brain to help shift your mindset, right? Again, I that sounded terrible. I didn't break that down well as a psychologist, but you understand what I'm saying, right? There are actual benefits for yourself physically from smiling and being kind, and going out of your way to do the right thing, right? It just is, right? Being kind is a complete life hack. Doing the right thing feels good. Be kind to other people. You will experience a lot of joy. You will experience it in the giving. And I guarantee you, if you intentionally are trying to be kind every day, you're going to receive some back and it's going to feel good. I promise. So again, I don't think this one requires a lot of in-depth discussion, so I'm not going to be too long-winded. But guys, look, life hack, be kind to people. It's a life hack for you. It's a life hack for them, right? Being kind to people is a life hack for everyone. If we all decided to be intentionally kind to the people around us from here on out, the world would change. So if you want the world to change, start with yourself. Be kind to other people. Love you guys. I'll be back next week with another episode of Inside the Mirror podcast. Until then, I love you.